Hello, pilots, and welcome back to Season 1 of Out of Art Gaming's Flight Academy. Today we have Game 17 of this round-robin single-ship tournament. As ever, the format rules are in the description below, but for this matchup, I am once again joined by...
Hey, how's it going? It's Fergus again.
Hey, Fergus, welcome
We've been
back.
recording a lot of these, and I've said my name more times in the past not 5 minutes, hour and a half than in the past 5 days.
Well, that's one of the downsides of lockdown. You don't really have to introduce yourself to anyone at the moment. But what we do have to introduce is the ships on the board. Now, I hope you don't mind. We have a Phantom on the board. I want to talk about it. So
I don't blame you.
On the left, we have Fraser flying the Phantom with Echo, a great pilot with the bendy 2 for his decloak. Amazing, really good for repositioning. He has Duke passive sensors, allowing him the target lock, and Fifth Brother, really good loadout there, really strong, solid build, I think. And what do we have on the other side there, Fergus?
We have the Corrin Horn, who should have a Force token now I think about it, but they don't want to give the Extended Universe pilots Force tokens on the Rebels.
True.
And he's got marksmanship, power analyzer, fire control system, and stealth device.
It's a cool build. It is a solid, cool build.
Yeah.
We did just see a miss on the decloak there from Fraser. Unfortunately, he was a little bit too close to that board edge, so he's
now, does that mean
cloaked.
It means he fails the decloak, right? So that means he keeps the token.
He fails the decloak, keeps the token, which does mean that he has 2 additional evade dice, but also cannot shoot. So we'll see how much of a detriment that's going to be. Now, not too bad.
Pretty good in this situation.
But, again, actions are a thing. And I know what I'd be doing right now.
Barrel to get a double tap.
That's it. And I will point out, yes, Dan did put the token at the back of the ship, but it went back to back, so that's fine.
That's just a middle to middle one, isn't it?
Essentially, it's just a middle to middle, so there's no issue there. But yeah, this is potentially.
He's got a bullseye though.
He's got a bullseye, but yeah. So that's 2 hits. Should be. There's the marksmanship trigger.
There we go.
But 2 evades, so
he's fine.
I mean, you've got to chew through 4.
Take the disarm.
Yeah. There's the double. Oh, getting all those focuses again, that is just brutal. But forcing the spend of the force there.
Force or evade? Either or.
Trigger the force as flip, so either or, same difference. So it's a real shame that that double tap didn't actually quite pan out. But then again, you're having to get past a force and an evade token. It was always going to be tricky.
And 4 dice.
Yeah. So, but there we go. That's a bit better for Fraser. He's managing to get that decloak off there. I really do like that bendy decloak for Echo. I think it's so crazy that you can just get anywhere with it.
It's quite cool. The only ship that I have that can decloak is the Sith Infiltrator. And, well, we never see that.
Yeah, very rarely do we see that actually cloak. I mean, we do have the illicit cloaking device as well for Scum, but no one really ever uses it.
It's not a very common thing. Oh, Echo bumps.
Echo does indeed bump, but that's not exactly a bad thing because, well, Corrin's not going to have a shot here, so is he just going to fly away quickly to try to negate being shot and then come back later?
Ooh, is that a 3 sloop or is that a 3?
Oh,
it's a sloop.
I'm not going to lie, I like that a lot.
That's a good move, actually, because you can spend a turn just being stressed.
Yeah. Spend a turn stressed. You don't have a shot, and you're not so far away that it's going to be tricky to come back in, especially, again, as we said, with Echo's ability to decloak using that bend, he's likely to be going further up the board, and the last thing you want to do is maybe do a 4 or 5 forward, potentially get shot in the back, and then have to spend ages turning back around. I think
it's a good move, actually, because you can just spend a turn recovering, get stressed, can it evade? It can evade, right?
It doesn't need to take an evade. He's not getting shot at.
We can spend a turn repositioning in a way so you can just
the attempt to barrel roll there. Unfortunately,
shame.
a bit close to the edge, so with the pattern, but again, not being shot, so it's not a huge issue. But as I said, I can almost imagine we'll see Echo decloak shipwright going forward and then candy-caning back round.
That's the thing with Echo, you don't have a clue where he's going.
Yeah. Oh, not decloaking.
I don't know. That's actually quite a good move, to be honest.
Yeah, that's unexpected. But
forgets to put the cloak token. Oh no, it's just really well hidden.
The cloak token, it's cloaked at the moment. That's why I can't see it. I mean, it's an interesting move.
Oh.
I mean, sacrificing a turn of shooting, but also
I really want to see Corin do a bank left and get another bullseye shot.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It's nice just to see the E-wing on the table, but especially Corin, and if he's doing his double tapping, it's kind of why you take Corin.
I do want to get an E-wing. They just look like fun to play with.
They are. They are a bit expensive, and
I mean they should be though, because they sort of are the counter to false transponder codes. Yeah,
but I don't know if they're. I mean, they were expensive before false transponder codes came in.
Will he make it? Will he make it? Go on.
Oh, and it looks. That. I mean, you couldn't be any closer to that, could you?
I mean, if that's not ace flying, I don't know what is.
Yeah. I mean, that was. Fire control system, and then is he going to use marksmanship? That's 2 hits, 2 crits.
There we go.
And
spend the evade.
Yeah, he's spending the evade, spending the force, and still taking a shield there.
Still taking a shield. Pure, so a ship that's I don't say bulky, but it's got a cloak and an evade and a force. As the Whisper, every little helps.
Oh, in fact, he didn't spend the evade, so that was just straight damage. Oh, and he does it again. He does it again. Oh, that's just brutal.
Oh, but the evade dice, though.
Yep. So, again, just 1 shield. But, you know what? That was a strong turn there. That was a strong turn there from Dan.
I mean, Corin needs to spend a turn recovering, but, I mean, after that...
I mean, that's 2 rounds of shooting, and he's shot 4 times, so, yeah. I mean, that was just... Those are some of the dice that Dan wishes he saw earlier in this competition, but let's see what Echo has to do to respond.
It does give Echo a time to respond, though, and try and get a crack back.
Yeah, but I think where Corin was so close, I reckon we'll see another sloop.
And I think Fraser's expecting Corin to go slower, but the Corin can't go slow in this. I mean, the dial of the E-wing is the one downside of it.
I don't think it's a terrible dial. I think it definitely it's one of the ones that really benefits from having an R4 astromech on there.
It does, but then it also likes an R3, which is...
Yeah.
It likes all the Rs. But
I mean, if you could get an R43 on there, that would be
that would be
brilliant.
great. Yeah.
I mean, the double target lock and all the blues. I mean, yeah, AMG, make it. I'll spend 10 points on that astromech.
R47 astromech.
Ooh.
To be honest, I like the stuff that's coming out with in the Razor Crest pack. They do look quite fun.
Yeah. But all the new packs look fun. Now that shouldn't be happening.
It shouldn't be. It's so good it shouldn't be happening.
I mean, he should be disarmed right now.
Hmm.
So yeah, there is a bit of a misplay there. Corin Horn should be disarmed after doing that double tap the previous round.
The thing with Corin Horn is we don't see him often. That we often forget his ability.
Yeah.
And a whole breach on Echo, that's going to sting.
Yeah. Oh, and I think
He's out of arc.
Yeah, he was out of arc as well. So that
we
really
shoehorned the name
stings.
of the channel in.
Indeed. It's always good when we can shoehorn that in. Yeah, that was a bit unfortunate there for Fraser because that attack should not have occurred.
Counted. The thing is, also, Echo would have had his...
Echo would have been able to...
Decloak.
Decloak, yeah.
Not spend a turn doing a K-turn. No, not a K-turn. Oh, wishful thinking.
But I think we'll probably see, cloaking straight up. I don't blame him.
Just get the defensive mods up.
But it'd be interesting to see how much that does actually tell going forward.
I mean, it's a shame, but
these things happen in the game.
We're people.
Yeah. In the long run, we are human. It's a game. There are a lot of rules in there. Things do get missed.
And a lot of people are coming back to the game after a long time. So
yeah. I mean, this was the first time Dan had actually... This was the first night Dan had actually played in about 18 months. So...
Fair play. He's done quite well, actually.
He has done really well. And Fraser didn't catch it. Dan didn't catch it. So, I mean, that's kind of one of the
Phil on the sidelines didn't catch it either.
I was keeping an eye on two tables at the same time.
Were you judging multiple games off Flight Academy at the same time?
Yes. To the left of this table was the second table to try and keep it all flowing as quickly as possible. But enough of A's there that it doesn't really matter. But yeah, so we had two games running simultaneously for 4 hours, and I was recording both of them and trying to keep the four pilots that weren't flying at the same time entertained. But luckily, I didn't have to do much because what we had on the channel was entertaining enough.
Oh, you got the disarm that time.
Yes, good. Right, well, while we're waiting for those dials to go down, again, just want to remind you guys, if you do like what we're doing here at Out of Arc Gaming, you can support us on our Patreon by clicking the link in the description below. Oh, is that another fail?
That's another fail.
Pretty much the same point as in the first round.
Yeah, it was actually. But he's got the cover of an asteroid, so he's going to have all the dice.
He's got the asteroid cover, he's got the cover from having
a cloak, he's got evade, he's got the force, he's got everything. The only thing he does have is a hull breach. That's gonna, it's not going to do much.
Yeah, I mean, a hull breach on your last health is a non-starter, really. But going to have one more set of the dials.
I mean, I wanted to end in the joust, but I mean, that's not going to end well for Echo.
No, because not only that, Corin has the
initiative and also more dice.
Yeah. I mean, the E-Wing it's 3-3-3-3 across the board, so it's good. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the Phantom. I think I've said it enough times. I think it's a brilliant ship, but it is a glass cannon. It's one of the glassiest cannons in the game, to be honest.
I mean, you flew 3 of them once, and I flew A-wings, so that was fun.
Yeah, I've flown 3 of them several times actually.
Yeah, several times on the channel actually.
Yeah, I mean when you've got 3 Phantoms,
It's just calling to you to fly them all.
I never did the 4 Phantom meta though, so don't worry.
Yeah. Can you fly that now?
No, Sigma Race with Duke is too expensive for that now.
I remember in the meta, one of them didn't have Duke on them.
You can do it with one not having Duke, I believe. Still, I need to double check that. But I only have 3, so I've not been able. I wouldn't even write a list with 4 because they're quite hard to get hold of. No bullseye here, but we do have a range 1 with a target lock and a focus.
Ooh, a bullseye as well, just a cherry on top.
No bullseye this time.
TIE Phantom, where is it? There it is.
With dice like that, that's 4 hits. You don't need a bullseye. That is... I'm sorry, folks.
That's a dead echo.
That's a dead echo. So, a bit disappointing there for Fraser, obviously, with that early extra shot in there. But, again, it did pretty good there. I mean, it wasn't his best showing, but, again, a strong showing.
It was a good showing, and if anyone's curious, you can only take Sigma squadrons without Duke if you want to have 4 of them.
Disappointing.
I know, what a shame.
And on that note, thank you very much for joining us, Fergus. I hope you enjoyed that game.
Yeah, it was a good one to watch.
Excellent. Well, guys, don't forget you can support us on Patreon with the link in the description below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you next time.